Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Shack, there we go. Alright, sorry about the wait there. It took a little longer than expected, but yeah. We are here and we are back. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm Noctis Kyrios and we are here and we are back for some more Punishing Gray Raven. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all staying safe during these tumultuous times. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm super excited to be back in here for some more streams. But yeah. Hopefully this will be more of a reading stream, and this will be more of a testing stream as well. Cause this is the second stream with the new setup, so yeah, this is gonna be more testing out the new setup, ironing out the kinks and all that stuff. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's dive in and let's go. Yeah, I can't wait to read more of Vera's story, but yeah, let's go. Let's dive in. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope we're all doing well. Because I certainly am doing alright. But yeah. Anyways, let's go. Let's dive in with, continue on with Vera's story. So, yeah. Can't wait to see what's next. Anyways, yeah, I think with that said, grabbing a sip of water for hydration. For hydration, and yeah. I think with that said, let us start with this first node here that we have for today, which is called iteration. Okay, let's go. Alright, curious what that means, but yeah, alright. What that means, but yeah.
Transport shuttle will reach the landing zone in 4 minutes.
Watch where you are going. Already? Oh, damn.
Drop supplies immediately!
Alright.
All our equipment sank into the sea. Hetero creatures are still on our tail!
Copy that.
Oh,
Drop
fun!
sequence initiated. Stay clear of the buffer zone.
Alright, here we go.
How many of these things have we killed? They just keep coming.
Oh, fun! Vera and Hennef, what's your stats?
More punishing signal sources detected. They're heading right for us.
Oh, shit!
You better get out of here before I go down.
Oh, damn, okay. Hennef voice, okay.
I'm gonna enjoy crushing every one of you to pieces.
Got him.
Wherever I stand. My battlefield.
Hey, nice.
Why are they all pouring out of that building? Look out! The nearest wave of hetero creatures will be gnawing at our legs in 3 minutes tops!
Oh, fun. Great.
I used up too much energy at sea.
Oh, great. Fun.
I'm gonna enjoy crushing
try to drop
every
point.
one of you to pieces.
Alright, come on.
I'm gonna enjoy crushing every one of you to
Frame
pieces.
restart? Okay. Initiating forced activation. Force activation failed. Second force activation failed. Can't stop here. Third force activation failed. Bloodshed. When a risk of mind evasion detected, please do not disconnect memory cache. Be cut off the connection or initiate forced activation. When a fire should be called reverse damage to the mind. Confirm. Down. Protocol confirmed. This is obtain the supply. Hey, you got there. Give you construct performance. Side effects human body massive.
Oh, our great commandant.
Damn.
Of course you're pulling another suicide stunt.
Yeah, sorry.
This is not enough. I must survive.
Battle frame overload.
dare
Oh,
get in
damn.
my way.
Okay. I'm almost at the drop point. Oh, damn. Great. Oh, shit. Committed gameplay. Let's go. Gameplay time. First person shooter time, okay. Obtain the supply. Damn, okay.
Hey!
Oh, Teddy?
That armor you've got there is still an experimental phase. It'll give you construct level performance for a short time. But the side effects on the human body are massive. Can you handle it?
There's no other choice. We need someone who can fight. We're gonna serve room to start of life. There's no other choice. Hey, let's go. Especially we could equip the power armor. Damn, alright.
That's it, 3 minutes up. The hetero creatures are all closing in.
Transport shuttle has reached the target area. Location data synchronized. Proceed to the coordinates immediately.
Alright. There we go. Stop me. Can't just sit here and accept my fate. Okay.
Coming closer. I probably won't make it in time. That hot-headed, red-haired devil is all... Hey, you! Get in that shuttle now! Don't stick around!
Right up now. We're not leaving anyone behind. Imprecision mech power unable to continue. Oh shit. I have my signature, cast signature. Okay. Remove the face armor. Okay. Oh, fun. Oh, cutscene. Hey, let's go.
No! Hetero creatures have breached the transport aircraft! It's taking off
Oh,
again.
fun.
We must shoot it down. We can't let the hetero creatures leave this island.
Come on, bro. Shoot. Open fire.
Well,
Hey.
it's all over now. Let's all count down together. I wonder how long it will take for the Parliament to argue before blowing up this island. While we're still on it.
Oh shit. Damn. Okay. Okay. The moment they notice hetero creatures climbing onto small transport, you and Hanif raise your weapons towards it. Through the comms, Hanif's voice also joins in. Okay, stick up again, we must. Can't let it leave the island. Actively destroying the transport means cutting off their own escape route, but don't attack. If they don't attack, don't get considered the hetero creatures won't spread beyond the island through this oversight. The overwhelming sense of risk weighs heavily on their chests. Now the lives of both the people aboard the transport and the three on the island rest in their hands. Okay. Ground, come in. Ground calling. Call the pilot repeatedly, desperate for even a glimmer of hope, but only hear K-Dog stack from the other end. Answer us. Come in, respond if you copy. Hanif sprints to the scene, his expression growing increasingly grim as he takes in sight of Vera collapsed on the ground and transport lurching erratically in the air. No matter what, we have to make this make a choice now. No, it's already over. You lower a gun with a heavy heart. Continues to look at Hanif, who stands there panting for breath. Both of them simultaneously hear eerie gnawing sounds. Their headset says, the violently rocking transport suddenly steadies for a moment. As if someone has forcibly regained control and adjusted its position to point downward. Damn, alright. Then it plunges into a steep dive. Two of them watches the last hope. The transport they had barely taken off moments ago, trail black smoke as it plummets toward the ocean below. Damn. The pilot on board had also realized the severity of the situation and decisively chose self-destruction, sacrificing the vehicle. The glow of the crashing explosion illuminates half of the night sky before being quickly swallowed by the pitch-black ocean waters. Damn. Okay, only the residual shockwaves from the explosion roll in from the distance, stirring up the sand and dust from the island and strike your face with unforgiving force. Self-destruction, the absolute last resort. Hanif reloads his weapon with gritted teeth, his voice filled with frustration at their situation, and also with boundless admiration. Aww. But damn, they died like a true hero. We won't get such a glorious death. Catch, just found this new gun from the airdrop. Gotcha. With only a support aircraft destroyed, you have no way off this island anytime soon. As long as you're stuck here, Babylonians can simply use the lunges arsenal to destroy the entire island. Fortunately, you and Vera are valuable enough. If only I were the one left, Babylonia wouldn't hesitate for a second. On the flip side, we delay that damned evolution on the island accelerates. This eve of us, this undimension will assimilate more and more hetero creatures. Damn. Oh, okay. We need to eliminate Eve as soon as possible, or the situation will only worsen. Easy for you to say, with just us and a construct who's already down? And if points at Vera, the air really holds his head in frustration. I strike the tracker first. Where is that Eve creature gone now? Commander takes out the tracking device Hanif handed over earlier. The red dot is still blinking and moved to a dark structure at the center of the island. Hanif lets out a loud, sharp inhale that screams, "I knew it." Damn. It's moving so fast. I knew that gene bag was trouble. The scanner already showed the highest punishing readings coming from in the air. I bet all those new humans are gathered inside. So you're getting what I'm saying? In our current state, charging into the gene bank to hunt down that Eve might sound like a bit more dignified than standing our ground in a desperate fight while waiting for the launch arsenal to arrive. But still pure suicide. Still pure suicide. Still pure suicide. Damn. Is there really no other way? I have to find another way. Two all-out battles have pushed her Garnet frame to the brink of total failure. Flooded fluid has dyed her hair an even deeper red, with deep wounds covering her body that are painful to behold. Damn. The situation has deteriorated into a dilemma, with even a moment's respite to think clearly. Okay, damn. This ain't great. Oh boy. Sonny, look once more toward the sea. The shadow remnants of the transport aircraft still burn as they float on the sea's surface, reflecting a faint ember in your eyes. Yeah, I'm alright. Run toward the sea. Oh, damn. What are you doing? What are you doing now? You start to scoop up Vera, who has entered standby mode, and sprint toward the sea with wild abandon. Damn, okay. The seawater rises past your feet. your knees, rapidly engulfing your entire body as you sink into the brine. Alright, you can find some maintenance tools. There might be a chance. Phew, faster! Bone-chilling waves crash against your face, even splashing into your mouth. But you don't dare slow down. Sporting the garnet frame, make your way to the transport records and search around with a flashlight. Alright, soon you find your target. The seawater has extinguished most of the flames on the transport wreckage. And by some stroke of luck, the cargo area remains intact. Damn, okay, just as thought, there's a chance. You struggle to drag Vera onto the skeleton remains of the transport. Then use the power of your exoskeleton to pull off the damage of the outer shell. Help me out, Henif. Henif follows behind, swimming with difficulty. He suffered numerous cuts during the recent battle, and the salt water is now stinging each wound mercilessly. First running, now swimming. What is this? A triathlon? Pfft, this water tastes awful. Damn. Watch out! And if suddenly raises his arm and fires at something behind you. That's something behind you. Damn. A hero creature that's about to launch a sneak attack shrieks as it falls back into the sea, creating a frustrated splash. Damn. You barely glance at it before turning around to continue tearing out the cargo container's outer shell. Did you even notice a hero creature behind you? I get that you're looking for maintenance components, but you've got to keep yourself alive first. Not just maintenance components. There's a sleeping bot inside. And his expression turns serious. He has considered countless solutions, but never anticipated this kind of surprise. Damn. It quickly helps you by delivering several kicks to the cargo container. Fortunately, neither of you has neglected physical training, and after a burst of exertion, two of you actually managed to tear off the outer shell. Hey, let's go. The sleeping pod inside the container immediately slides into the water, bobbing with the waves. Launch for the pod cover. Using your authorization to initiate the startup sequence, the same procedure you followed back in Atlantis. Meanwhile, Hanif's gaze catches a detail in the corner of the sleeping pod. Oh, hey. Why is this marked with Corono's emblem? I don't care if it's from the Science Council or Corono. As long as it's... You have no time for caution. After unlocking, you fling open the pod cover and peer inside. As long as it's her. Another Vera lies on the sleeping pod. Hey, the new frame! Her eyes are tightly shut. Her hair resting peacefully on her shoulders. Her bionic skin unblemished and pristine. Damn, okay. This is the ultimate weapon, yet to be baptized by the fires of battle. At the sight of its completely undamaged frame, you suddenly feel a pang of emotion. But Hanif's gaze sweeps once more over the coronal emblem at the pod's opening, and a certain serial number he's seen before. If Vera transfers into this frame, Petra really could wipe out every last one of those damn things. As you prepare to carry the garnet frame inside, you catch a hint of sarcasm in Hanif's tone. What are you hiding? What are you hiding? What is Chrono planning? Don't give me that murderous look. Yes, I know about the core design of these constructs. They're powerful, but just powerful, nothing more. Aren't you being overly cautious? Besides, you don't have any cards left. If you don't help her transfer to a new frame, she'll simply die like this. Damn, okay, yeah, sure, buddy. Sure. Besides, you don't have any card left, so you don't help a transfer to simply die like this, yep. Anubis points to the red warning lights flashing on Garnet's frame. Then simply raises both hands in surrender, showing you that he has nowhere to run. Okay, Sorry, but there's no time. This is the kind of pressure decision makers have to bear. FOS must have taught you that. Your gaze returns to the contract in your arms. Just like in every mission before, Vera claims she didn't care about you anymore. I'd always kept everyone well protected. The fingers trace the outlines of countless wounds covering Garnet's body. Body fluid seeps out, coating her hand only to be washed away by the ocean waves. The battle against countless Hydro creatures completely drained all functions from this frame. In all your time together, you've never seen her in such a state. On the edge of total system failure. You take one final look at her, forcibly suppressing an inexplicable sense of familiarity and loss welling up inside. Aw, damn. If there's any consequences, I'll bear them myself. Right now, keeping her alive comes first. Place Vera in the chamber. How long will it take for her to successfully adapt to it? I'm not sure. I've never seen her in this frame before. But time waits for no one. I'll have to carry her on my back and let her adapt as we move. You tie a rope around their waist and Vera's, hoisting her onto your back and securing everything with a tight cross knot. Yeah. Let's go. We'll follow the coordinates to find that Eve now. Hey, let's go. You really are insane. Seeing with someone eager to die is a first. No, second for me. Yeah. It's not a death wish, Hanef. Every step we take is to escape death, not embrace it. You tie the rope and look around. The building in the distance, that gene bank with a different kind of fire flickering in your eyes. Hey, it's our turn now to fight desperately just to stay alive. Hey, let's go. Data synchronization progress initiating. Hey, yo, let's go. Hey, okay, nice. Yo, let's go. Okay, new frame, let's go. Alright, gonna take a sip of water real quick. Alright, yeah. Surprise troop, let's go. This is 75%, okay. Chrono Ground Research Base. Several researchers in white lab coats dash hurriedly about, synchronizing constantly updating data to the hit. Sorry. Synchronizing constantly updating data to the hands of every supervisor up and down the chain of command. Alright. Is something wrong? It's been half a day already. Not too promising, but it's still the best result we had since beginning the test on its batch of frames. In just half a day, her mind data synchronization progress has already reached 75%. Most constructs can't even hold up to 75%. Quite a few show tendencies to go berserk and haywire before reaching even half that. Damn. Power System's major overhaul in the infra device's receptor is developed to an extreme degree, add everything up, and the demands on the mind are just too high. Do you think she'll make it to the awakening phase? She will. Even her hardware specs don't meet the standard. The resilience of her mind is worthy of our trust. Oh. Let's trust that for now. After all, she is Chrono's hound. Oh, shit. Following her eager gaze. Following the eager gaze of the staff into the testing chamber, two crimson frames are visible. Their eyes closed as they undergo adaptation to their new bodies. Ah, okay. They float in transparent liquid, unconsciously rotating slowly, with connection cables from their bodies tethered to larger equipment like umbilical cords. Okay. Two identical faces face each other. An endless sea stretching between them as a mirror, reflecting each other in perfect synchrony. Damn, alright. BPN 13. Executing activation protocol. Hound, time to wake up. Oh shit, can you hear me? Vera nods slightly within the transparent chamber. Her visual modules make slight jump movements as she begins to observe her surroundings. It's a cold, heavily guarded isolation room with people outside communicating with her remotely through devices installed within. The entire world appears with a strange unfamiliarity, like a disassociated reality. Do you remember what you're doing here? She parts her lips, releasing a string of tiny bubbles as her vocal apparatus gradually begins to function normally. I'm undergoing new frame adaptation. The new frame is a special model, completely different from your previous support type. Can you adapt to it? Currently no sensation. Good. But your mind isn't ready yet. No, tests must be conducted in the most extreme conditions possible. There won't be a better opportunity than now. Preliminary assessment indicates sound is in good condition. Permission granted to begin baseline testing. Male researcher outside the window insists on continuing the dialogue with her. Hound, focus on capturing key words. I was a shadow of waxing slain by false azure in the window pane. Damn. Memorized. Test start. On the punishing battlefield, sometimes you must kill comrades infected by the punishing with their own hands. You approve of this practice. Damn, she blinks gently. Kill. I've experienced various battlefields. You believe you develop psychological trauma or severe symptoms of mind deviation. Symptoms of mind deviation. Trauma. A wave of dizziness suddenly washes over her. Yeah. While fighting for Chrono, you felt that everything might be false. False. Your existence might also be false. False. Her chest burns with heat, as if something inside is ignited on its own. Minor mind deviation detected. What is this? Shows to lift her head, noticing a device plugged into the chest of her new frame. Shots push through the viscous liquid to grab the device, desperately clawing out to pry it out and discard it. Only BPN-13 can withstand this modification. I can't allow her to rush her testing just to... You harbor resentment toward the world and everything around you. You decide to shatter the window. Mind deviation levels exceeding controllable parameters. Terminate the test. Terminate test. No. You harbor resentment toward the world and everything around you. You decide to shatter the window. Window. Ha. She tears free from countless umbilical cord connections. Fighting against the rage coursing through her entire body, she drives her fist into the center of the transparent bubble. Damn. Some observers scatter with screams. Many more display excitement as their ambition flares in response. The flames of ambition smolder in their eyes, reflecting both the cracks in the window and the construct's frenzied state. Window glass. Do you see that? The test. It's a success. Oh, fun. Synchronization progress 76%. Oh, fun. Ah! Vera suddenly falls into a daze. She stands motionless in her hands and simply tries to cover her cheeks. Aww. Memory data cycles through her mind in an instant. She closes her eyes, struggling to grasp reality. Moments ago, Granny Wang had brought her back to the conservation area 06D2, where she was attempting to transport the sample, and after that, she barely got 2 sentences out before being interrupted by several young men and women who also came from FOS Military College. Then the corrupted suddenly launched their assault. Sure, okay. She lowers her hands and tries to open her eyes. After several seconds of blurred visual feedback, her visual module finally regains clarity. Why am I suddenly remembering my frame compatibility testing? This frame is still far too unstable. Watch out! Vera shoots her spear sideways to take down a corrupted, seemingly unaffected by the disturbance in her mind, or so it appears. Shut up, I see it! This unexpected corrupted assault forces everyone into a new battlefield. Damn, okay. Once again, Vera charges to the front line. Once again, she expected it would be like before, fighting alone at that front. At the front. But this time, surprisingly, several others managed to keep up with her. Damn, okay. Hey, Vanessa! Hound, you and that high-ranking command clear a path to the left. Engines roaring. Granny Wang drives the vehicle straight into a mass of corrupted, bringing along Kent, who stepped up as a temporary replacement, and several young faces. Vanessa leans halfway out of the roof hatch. Using her earpiece to contact Vera, who's not far ahead, while simultaneously shouting through old-fashioned megaphone the refugees behind them who are in complete disarray. All our personnel can still move. Grab your weapons and join Kent at the front. Everyone else, follow Granny Wang's directions, evacuate in an orderly fashion. What the hell are you saying? We both know this corrupted are a different breed. These weaklings can barely hold their own on a normal day. We'll just end up as cannon fodder if they charge to the front now. Weaklings? Most people in the conservation are indeed useless in the face of in face of such an onslaught. Vanessa frowns, repeating the word. I suppose we can agree on that, but unfortunately, I think it's too outdated to be useful right now. You want to discuss tactics with me? Vera raised her hand to cleave through a corrupted, lunging from her left. This frame's power and equipment represents Corona's finest technology, and she wields it with practiced ease. Damn. Damn. Don't flatter yourself. Why would I need top-tier advice from a construct? I haven't fallen that low yet. If you manage to survive, then I might consider sparing you a glance. I was studying military tactics when presumptuous brats like you weren't even born yet. Damn. Get lost. Go bother someone else. I don't need your help. Oh, fun. Vera cooks over another shrieking corrupted. Her chest burns. These past few days of high-intensity battles have left her frame unusually excited. Damn. Okay. Vera's movements are too dramatic, yanking you off balance. Okay, it's another burden. You just had to tie us together with this rope. Fire! Fire. Damn, okay. See, I'm not useless. Watch out, you missed one. As Vera yanks you into her arms, and you're forced to fire the weapon while swaying unsteadily, the bullet strikes directly in the core of the corrupted lurking in the corner. Shut up! Damn. There's still too many corrupted. Well, this slip through the defense to tear off a piece of Vera's bionic skin. Vera! Oh, why did you... That look in your eyes again. Ugh! Vera, wake up! Faster, maintain the connection. Urgh. Chaotic conscious data figures past like a rewinding tape. She has no idea where these data fragments are coming from, as if they appeared out of nowhere. What is happening? It's becoming more and more frequent. What's wrong with you? Your considered questions slip into her ear, yet all it does is spark irritation in your heart. I need to talk with you after this is over, after I deal with all of this. This endless running has no end. But then, Kyrios, so very different from the little commandant suddenly speaks. Okay. Why? Constantly burning yourself out like this isn't ideal. You'll be devoured by the corrupted swarm sooner or later. And what should I do? Why are you denying me? Why suddenly reject everything I've lived for, the principles I've used to survive since I was born? I'm being a bit unfair, I know. But I'm just wondering, could there be a better outcome to what's happening right now? What nonsense is this? You should try trusting others, relying on them for once. Trust who? Those clowns crashing around in the vehicle? I don't belong with them, that bunch of fools running around with loose screw in their heads. Damn. You could try trusting who I am now, trusting people in that vehicle. If you can't keep up, just fall back on your own. Disgraceful. Damn, The noisy earpiece becomes unbearable for Vera. Strips it off once with motion and flings it into the corrupted horde, letting them tear and gnaw at it, shredding the young girl's cold voice to pieces. Damn, The metallic creaking of the corrupted bodies press together. The screams of refugees behind her. The roaring of engines still flood her auditory module. Okay, that ain't great. This is my battle of mind alone. Why should I even try relying on others? As the corrupted grow in number, her destructive urge rises like lava from a volcano. The burning sensation in her chest returns. I've had enough. Ever since I met you, I've been dragged into this damn charade of having to pretend, to deceive, to play the good person. And wearing this mask just to hide from you righteous types. She flicks the mask off her face with the tip of her gun, grabs you and fixes her garnet red eyes on you as if searching for answers in her gaze. Damn, okay. But she must admit that no matter how she looks at them, this is unmistakably the same person. It is too late. Let me make this perfectly clear. I'm a coronal construct. How did the little commandant react? She tries to see clearly, but she's already starting to lose focus. This frame was deployed to the battlefield for the first time, so the mission was simple. Just find some documents and materials and deliver them to the nearby base. When the corruptor appeared, you just had to rush out and play hero, and I tried to save you, wasted these materials on you, damn it all! Great. Now my frame is unstable, and I can't even remember my initial test protocols. Damn. A faint reflection of herself seems to linger in the blurry window glass. Reserve it in her mind, while beyond the spiderweb of facts, unfamiliar yet agitated faces stare back at her. But you can't remember anything anymore. Damn, alright. Okay, I understand now. I'm going haywire. Well, I'm still someone saying, cut this damn rope and recoup with those jokers in the back. Our alliance, born of naive goodwill, the pitiful cause and effect ends here. It still takes one more look at you, along with the chaotic crowd bustling behind you. I can hold off Copter to head for a little longer. She places her hand on her chest, curling her fingers as if to pry something out from the center of her collarbones. Damn. Once I pull out the safety plug from this frame, everything will end. Do you understand? Before you completely go haywire, you need to run to grab Vera's wrist. Damn. You heard everything she said, but before her final warning, you grabbed her wrist. There's another way. Establish mind connection with me. As you speak those words, Vera senses the landing of a mind beacon within her mind. Oh, damn. Why should I trust you? Sorry, I haven't really tried this on the field before. If we could just hold on for one more second, we'll have another chance. What's the point? Vera's familiar with this emerging technology, and her frame is equipped with a system to connect with mind beacons, which still feels uncomfortable. It's like allowing someone to peek into her mental world, which feels very strange. But the mind beacon lands anyway, plunging her mind into her mind, attempting to calm the raging tempest within. The memory data is being retrieved in a following manner. She feel that your experience with mind connection. Fundamentally stumbling through her past experiences, trying to find anything that might be useful. Damn, okay, alright. What is this initial test content? Should I trust you? I can't remember clearly. It's murdered shadow window glass is false. The vast expanse of your mind envelops a beacon, and you, or rather the person you are now, cannot find the answers in time. Oh shit, okay, is this our only option? Crackle. Oh shit, what? A stubborn ill-timed burst of static suddenly comes through your earpiece. You guys, hey, did a hound mess with the comm device? You successfully evacuated many refugees from the rear. Are you guys at the front still alive? Still alive. You've done well. Just hang in there for 10 more seconds and... What? 9, 8, 7. Let me explain. Prepare for impact. Prepare for impact. The explosion will begin approximately 30 meters ahead of your position. "30 meters? Are you trying to send us to our graves?" 4, 3. Everyone, get down! What's with that gaudy humanoid figure up ahead? Something's wrong. Why is it coming toward us? Granny Wang, didn't you say? Woof, woof, woof. Oh, woof, oh. House frantically. On the other end of the communication, Granny Wang seems to have lit a cigarette, her arm casually resting on the steering wheel as she lets out a long sigh. What? Oh my, that kid is still quite unreliable. The next moment. What? A burst of colorful smoke suddenly rises, and before anyone can react, the bombardment begins. Okay, A violent gust of wind blows Vera's hair forward, strands wildly slapping against her face. Hey, okay. Ooh, the art, teaser on art. The sound of corruptor is sent flying, giving Vera a brief reprieve. Oh shit, okay. The art. You desperately cling to Vera to be avoid being blown away. Well, the powerful explosive force has already lifted those behind you into the air. Damn, okay, what art? Oh, Leah. Leah. Alright, damn, okay. Just in time. Damn. Damn, okay. Okay. Remain silent, only lighting a cigarette. Damn, okay. Woof. Barks joyfully. Before they crash to the ground, a flexible whip lashes out from the extravagant colored smoke, wrapping around everyone and placing them safely enough into a secure location. Okay. Everyone's safe! A vibrantly colored young woman descends from the sky, drumming and singing herself as completely oblivious to the chaotic battle around her. Damn, alright. Boom, 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 clang, clang, clang. In the most dire of need, here comes the most powerful construct descending from the heavens. With tremendous feat, quick, give your thanks to the great Leah, the legendary hero. Whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Damn. Simon collapses in the sitting position on the ground, adjusting his glasses, which have lost half their lens. Damn. So who's this Granny Wang mentioned? So this is who Granny Wang mentioned. The special construct temporarily stationed at Conservation Area 62? Uh-huh. Fun. Leia descends from above like an angel, breaking through the Covenant's encirclement. Damn. She and Vera, both constructs, have been fighting fiercely on the front lines for a long time, finally securing the crucial time needed for the evacuation of Conservation Area 062. Only after confirming that most civilians have been evacuated from the conservation area did Vera and Leia's support retreat from the front lines with humans. Together, they joined the tail end of the refugee column. Okay, Granny Wang's small picket truck was destroyed by Leia's indiscriminate. Bruh, why can I not say that word? Bro, why can I not say that word? Explosions, forcing her to drive a large transport vehicle at the front instead. Bruh. I can't speak today. The rest of those still able to move are relegated to the back of the line, advancing on foot. Okay. Everyone can tell that Vera is not in good shape. According to you, she's endured numerous hardships lately, exceeding her frame's low capacity, resulting in symptoms of mind deviation. Damn. She used to wear a mask, acting all mysterious and secretive, but now she doesn't hide anything at all. What was the point of charging so far ahead? In the end, you still had to be carried back by everyone, didn't you? Hound urgently needs rest and maintenance, but it's only a matter of time before the Corrupted catch up. For now, escape remains our top priority. And so, the current scene is somewhat difficult to describe. Construct's weight far exceeds that of a normal human, so their main responsibility of carrying her falls to Leia, who is also a construct, while the humans insist on walking alongside them, lending them their support. Hey, alright, nice. Hey, alright, cool. Alright, Vanessa frowns and pinches her nose, examining Leia for a good while before speaking sharply. Sorry for a little break there. I heard you're not a Babylonian soldier. You're just a construct attached to Granny Wang? Uh-huh. I'd like to experience life in Babylonia, but I still have some unfinished business, so I'm putting it off for now. Damn. Besides, Granny Wang is amazing. When she and Shepard found me, I was dead set on following her. She provides frame maintenance parts, all kinds of supplies, and she's someone who always has my back no matter what I want to do. Granny Wang really raised herself a good dog. It's rare to find someone who can be ordered around so easily with just a bone. Oh, are you talking about me? Leah, who's just compared to a good dog taking orders, but really points to the tip of her nose. With her movement, Vera instantly falls off her back. Watch out! See, I was right to tell you to help support Hound. We can't rely on just Leah. If only I could request an exoskeleton. Speaking of Hound, what exactly is your background? Vanessa points at Vera, getting to the heart of the matter. Babylonia. I don't believe you. Give me an explanation. It's not convenient for me to explain now. When you return to Babylonia, please help me keep what happened on the surface confidential. If possible, that's your responsibility. So don't force the burden on others. We'll decide after we return. I heard you attempted the Noose Mindbeat connection with her without authorization. At most, you only practiced on simulators back in FOS. Weren't you afraid you might kill her? Damn. The situation was critical. If I hadn't initiated the connection when I did, she might have not have survived until now. Damn. You can finish the image very close to everyone's refreshing everyone's mind. Okay, yeah, fun. Well, that ain't fun. It's hard not to suspect you two have something on each other. Hey, Hound, stop pretending you can't hear me. I've studied the clinical symptoms of the construct mind disruption. I know you can still hear what I'm saying. Vera slowly opens her eyes in response. Unfortunately, her visual module is still as blurry as human experiencing concussion. After really glancing at her surroundings, another wave of dizziness forces her to close her eyes again. Damn, alright. So what brilliant insights do you have now? I already said I haven't sunk so low as to discuss tactics with the construct. If you're lucky enough to survive, I might deign you to give you a moment of my attention. Yeah, huh. Uh-huh. Do you still think your theory is correct? Your tactics have an excessively individualistic style. Do you believe that as long as you alone can hold the line, everyone else should be classified as assets who should just stand behind you and be protected? It's embarrassingly obvious how old you are. Only the Golden Age could produce such mindset. Bring with that dazzling ideal of individual heroism. Damn. But times have changed. What we've learned is completely different. In complex ground environments, protecting everyone is impossible. The correct approach is to sacrifice some expendables while preserving the essential personnel. Vanessa, that's your own tactical style, not everyone else's. That's not the only approach we're taught. Almost forgot about you. Vanessa points mockingly up the rope, binding Vera and you at the waist. Oh, fun. Once a pitiful relic from the Golden Age with a head full of laughable traditional heroism, the other a delusional innocent, foolishly trying to trade the most worthless sacrifice for honor in this apocalypse. You two really are cut from the same cloth. No wonder you're tethered together on the same rope. Damn. Rest assured, once we're back in Babylonia, I'll report issues of your misconduct to our superiors in full detail. Inappropriate attire, ideological distortion, malicious competition. Vera begins to retort, then falls silent mid-sentence as memories from her past surface. But it's enough to make Vanessa's skin crawl. Damn. I can also assure you that neither you nor that idealistic commander ever make it back to Babylonia. You can both rot down here on the surface instead. Damn. Damn, okay, Jesus. Big talk, I'll say it again. You're welcome to try. As the tension between Vera and Vanessa sharpens to a razor's edge, a couple of figures suddenly slides into view, studying both women through the gap in their standoff. Damn. With her back to Vera, she studies both of their sour expressions from below, with exaggerated theatrical interest. Bruh. Oh my goodness, two women with such vicious tongues appearing at the same time. Is this how everyone from Babylonia talks? Perhaps it's some kind of fashion trend? So sophisticated. Damn. It's not your place to butt in, you tasteless chaotic dork. Here you go again. Simon, pale-faced, closes his eyes once again. As an injured member, he should be in the vehicle, but severe motion sickness forced him to walk instead, returning to the shattered FOS squad. Vanessa, please don't pick fights with everyone we meet. Don't think you're in the clear just because you're with Granny Wang now. Once I graduate, we'll have plenty of chances to meet again. You better pray you never fall into my hands. What are you going to do to me? Damn. Make sure you're the first one I send in for a complete makeover. Head to toe to get rid of that tacky style of yours. Bruh, really, Vanessa? That's it? Wonderful. The young lady from Babylonia is truly generous. Far from being intimidated by the warning, the peculiar character excitedly draws closer instead. Noctis, be my witness. Once I finish my business to go to Babylonia and join the elites, I'll seek out Lady Vanessa there. Huh? Let's get down to business, Leah. Granny Wang mentioned you brought back a suspicious person. Where are they now? Leah and Vanessa simultaneously jerk their chins forward. One can't free her hands, while the other can't be bothered to lift a finger. The transport vehicle up ahead, under the watch of that useless acting supervisor, Kent. Don't worry, I've got the criminal wrapped up tighter than a mummy. Bruh. Criminal? Criminal, are you certain of his guilt? Did he confess? He just mumbled nonsense for ages, babbling about some messenger of the gods and the true purpose of the punishing. Obviously, he's just a lunatic with delusions of grandeur. Is this the researcher who left early that you all mentioned before? Vera forces her heavy eyelids open, looking toward the large transport vehicle not far ahead. A sense of foreboding rises within her. Like, the cause of the leak is still unknown, but they discovered that someone left the research facility right before the virus leaked out. That person now has completely disappeared. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, Leia left the moment she received the news. Yes, we already sent a contract to find the person who left earlier. Hoping to uncover some clues from them. She hasn't returned yet. We're not twiddling our thumbs either. Like on the final night of the Golden Age during the Raging Blizzard, an eerie red flash briefly appeared in the distance and beyond the windows of the military hospital. Something isn't right. Vera begins to struggle on Leia's back. Huh? You want to get down? Are you sure you can walk? I didn't take Kent's explanation seriously at first because I couldn't believe a mere researcher caused such a massive crisis. Simply impossible. Someone must be backing him. But if this is true, if Leia really manages to capture the target... That night, she opened the window. A couple of snowflakes dripped into the back of her hand, the iciness accompanying her vigilance. It's snowing. Now a few snowflakes drift into Vera's eyelashes. It's snowing again. Damn, okay. If he's truly suspected of causing something this massive, then detaining and interrogating him should be our top priority. Vera locks her gaze on the transport vehicle ahead, loaded with elderly and vulnerable civilians, as her fingers reach for the weapon on her back. She knows the melting snow will turn to mud, making this desperate winter escape even more difficult. The struggling to convoy cannot withstand another attack. Damn. I'll go up ahead to check. The mother and daughter are on the vehicle too. We draw a handgun with barely any ammunition left and decide to scout ahead. Damn, okay. First, tell me everything you know about that person. He's a very gaunt old man. Think about it now. It was pretty scary. When I found him, he was even humming a tune. Oh shit. Alert, we have a situation. Oh, fun. There's gunfire at the transport. Vehicle number 3. Kent is on that vehicle, but he's not responding. I'll lead the other vehicles away while you get over there now. Suddenly, everyone's communication system activates simultaneously as Kent's channel opens on its own. Besides disturbing screams, everyone who also hears the voice of an old man humming a tune. Oh, fun! Including Vera, everyone hears that song. Oh, fun. What song is that? I made it up, don't worry about it. Leia seems completely insulated from approaching danger, still innocently reciting the mission's target name. His name is... Haynes. Oh shit, oh boy. Great! Fun! Oh, fun. Great! Alright, sorry guys, I'm back. I just need to do something real quick. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, let's do it. Flesh and blood, let's go. A blood-black void begins to weave a network. A network, okay. Cells connecting, reconnecting, joining with the central stem. 85%. Damn, okay. We're getting there, okay. Snowflakes continue to drift down at a leisurely pace, while the wind stirred by people pushing past throws everything in disarray. Damn. Inside the train car packed with the elderly and vulnerable, chaos is clearly erupted, or more accurately, a one-sided massacre. Those who rush here immediately spot Ken's body sprawled at the edge of the car, along with the body of the mother, the woman who had tried everything possible to keep her daughter alive. A sudden turn for the worse leaves everyone feeling untethered, each person engulfed by the wave of disorientation. The girl stares vacantly at the mother's body, her hollow gaze fixed unblinkingly at the corpse. Haynes kept the only gun among these people, taken from Ken. Judging by the bullet hole in the back of Ken's head, he probably never noticed anything before dying from the sneak attack. Now the gun barrel is pressed against the girl's head. Oh, hey Haynes, fun. Oh, fun. Of course he's like this. I've been eavesdropping on your conversations. It's got a familiar face among you. She stopped at the first incident, but now she's here to interfere with this finale, too. What a fateful connection we have. Oh, fun. Screw you. Vera? Vera grits her teeth, struggling to dismount from Leia's back as her right hand clamps firmly around her weapon. You're still as young and sharp as ever. You still haven't changed at all. For something that should have died decades ago. Yeah, you don't look any different from back then, Haynes. Who's backing your cloning operation? Two figures separated by decades of time, yet unchanged in appearance, stare at each other from opposite ends of a gap several meters wide. Damn. Haynes doesn't answer Vera, instead focusing intently on examining her frame. Oh shit, his expression, damn. Constructs. To think that detestable professor's research will become one of the greatest technologies of this era. How does it feel to become a construct? Is it just like I predicted back then? Placing a fragile human form with metal? Have you crossed that river yet? Yeah, bro. Sure, pretty sure you're just crazy, man. Pretty sure you're just crazy, dude. So on that mission of yours, with just a touch of evolution, you can easily wade across that river. By replacing this fragile flesh, removing the inferior genes within it, and substituting them with. Hand over the child. It seems you're still drifting in the middle of the river. The young lady on the other hand is far more enlightened than you, Miss Vanessa. If I heard correctly, that is her name, isn't it? Among those pointing their guns at him, spot a young woman in silver white hair. The thing is very straightforward. Discard what's useless, preserve what's valuable. Oh, fun. Now all that trash is dead. That can-do clearly couldn't manage things, along with a bunch of sniveling old folks and children. And that interfering woman. When mentioning that interfering woman, he spits out a mouthful of bloody saliva. Uh-huh. Nothing but a raving lunatic. Alright now, this child is also a burden. Haynes tightens his grip as he presses his still hot gun barrel against the girl's skin, burning her. Damn, Vanessa's expression turns utterly grim. So these droppers take an interest in our casual chat. The previously unresponsive girl suddenly contorts her entire face after seeing Haynes spit. Extreme rage overtakes her expression. Extreme rage overtakes her expression. Her innocence instantly replaced by anger completely inherited by her mother. Die! 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 Damn! Let him die! Kill him now! Oh shit, hold down the trigger. Haynes tightens his grip on the girl's neck and smashes his gun butt into her cheek, knocking out her newly grown permanent teeth. Damn, Burden, don't speak. The rest of you better not move. State your demands. I already told you, didn't you understand? I want to see which ideology will triumph. We're going to save this deadweight, so send over the red contract as an exchange. I happen to have something to discuss with her. Haynes gestures towards Vera. I never asked for your name before, but the codename Hound suits you well. A sharp blade and an obedient dog, both equally useful tools. Hand her over to me, and I won't kill the child. Look at Vera. Okay. Hound, trusting him would be the height of stupidity. I don't need you to remind me. Vera quickly surveys her surroundings, finds nothing noteworthy except for ruins in every direction. You should have killed everyone by now. Keeping a girl alive means you must have something else planned. You think? It's definitely not just about catching up with an old acquaintance. Yeah, definitely sus. What is he? A familiar urgency erupts in her chest as her mind becomes a tangled mess. Simply standing there facing off with Haynes is already taking all her strength. If I could just take him out with one shot. Don't you always love taking risk for trading risk for reward? Haven't you always wanted to be the hero? Didn't you always want to stand at the front for everyone? Come on, let me see what choice you make. You must notice how the double-edged gun shaft of Vera's grip is trembling slightly. Her long-expressed rage nearly strong enough to stop the handle in two. Damn. That is Vera stands for right before she attacks. She's going to attack head-on? Huh. Let me guess what you're thinking. Whatever crosses Haynes' mind makes the muttering, deranged old man break into a wide grin. He must be thinking how to kill me as quickly as possible before I can even pull the trigger, so you can save her. Too bad that's the wrong choice. Oh? Shut up! Lance surges through the air, violently impaling Haynes to the chest. Damn. A sickening blend of sounds fill the air, ribs shattering, heart torn to shreds, spine disintegrating as he's instantly pinned to death against the vehicle cabin. God. Haynes spews blood mixed with tissue fragments as a delicate standoff shatters in an instant, prompting almost everyone to spring into action. Hey, people rush toward the cabin, full of corpses, all trying to pull the girl out. Oh damn. Meanwhile, Haynes manages to fire the bullet anyway, aiming straight ahead. Damn. The bullet races forward, traveling against the current of air torn open by the lance. Only peripheral vision catches a glimpse of a fleeting shadow, revealing a bullet's true target. Vera! Vera sees the bullet too. Even with her visual module already blurred, she can still make out its trajectory. But she can't dodge it anymore. Oh shit. Thrown lance nearly depleted all power. Her body still locked in forward-leaning pose, she slowly falls, leaving her unable to dodge the malice originating from her past. Vera! Crash. Damn. You roar out her name. Darting in front of Vera, the action accompanied by a discordant metallic clang as a bullet pierces through the sample box and strikes directly into your body. Oh, damn. Ugh. Ugh. Both of you lose your strength and fall. You still spread your arms, deliberately cushioning the fallen construct's body. The two of you collapse awkwardly onto the ground in a tangled heap. Damn. Oh shit. Vera refuses to close her eyes even for a second, trembling as she tears at your jacket and shirt. Oh, fun! You've been shot! Meanwhile, a new disaster unfolds, giving no one a moment to catch their breath. No, everyone stay away from him! Oh shit, no one notices that a certain container inside Haynes' stomach has also been blasted into fragments by the attack. Oh shit, his gaze gradually grows cloudy, yet his hoarse voice still reaches everyone's ears through Ken's communication device. Oh, fun. I knew you thought you could save... He's talking to Vera. All wrong. His gaze is fixed on the two people collapsed nearby, Vera's hair burning like a fire. Oh shit, you thought you found someone willing to support you. You think you're brave enough now to stand proudly before everyone? You should have gone back to the mud, to be broken, to be crushed, to be trampled, and devoured by countless beasts. There are many words he wants to pour out that woman in red, but this is enough. Soon she'll know that she made the wrong choice. You deserve this, ha. While the Gabriel messenger has already eliminated the correct pathway. Gabriel mentioned, okay. Haynes' final gaze turns toward the sky. It's up the ruined building. A pair of eyes remains perfectly still, appreciating this catastrophe unfolding directly below. The owner of these eyes... The owner of those eyes seemed to acknowledge Haynes' final blow. He raises his arm. Steadily pointing to a location not far away. Haynes understands the signals from the beginning of a new operation. Ah, I did it. The new seed is already... like a black hole devouring matter. Like a black hole devouring matter. The putrefaction begins at the center of Haynes' abdomen and spreads out at terrifying speed, consuming his bones, organs, fat, and skin, along with the girl kneeling nearby, howling in despair. Damn, okay. Accompanying the suicide attack, everyone's punching concentration alarms begin to sound in unison. No, the child is still in there. That child. Haynes has samples in his body too. Everyone stay back. Sensing danger, Granny Wang stops abruptly and firmly grabs the two youngsters still trying to rush forward, yanking them back. Vanessa's hand has already touched the rear panel of the vehicle compartment. The pain from the concentrating punching immediately spreads from her fingertips, blood quickly soaking through her glove. Oh damn. Okay. If you want to be corroded until there's nothing left, not even her bones, then just keep standing there. Vanessa and Simon are quickly dragged away. Before their eyes, Haynes and the girl melt into pools of decaying flesh, quickly sliding down the spear Vera had thrown and spreading across the ground. Damn. The humans nearby witnessed everything, and their intense emotions finally burst forth. No, I shouldn't have. Shut up, don't say another word. Vera grits her teeth as she tears open your shirt to examine the gunshot wound. Even she couldn't imagine this damn scene would play out again. Over these past few days, you've already rushed in to shield her from 2 deadly attacks. Damn. If I hadn't taken that mother's gun away, they would have at least one extra gun to fight back against Haynes. It would come to this. If anyone's to blame, it's... The bullet hole leaves scorched black marks on the human's clothes and skin, but no blood comes out. No blood at all. Damn. No blood. Something blocked it. What blocked the bullet? Oh shit. The senator thought worms its way into her mind, and she immediately pulls the sample box from your hands. Her strength has waned considerably, but the box still tumbles to the ground from your grip. A pitch-black bullet hole appears before your eyes, with stabilizing agent P leaking from inside. Okay. I was wrong. Oh shit, Granny Wang, a group of corruptors is approaching us! Leia, being conscious is first to sense the imminent attack. Corruptor group approaching. They shouldn't have been able to catch up so quickly. There's no time to evacuate. Regroup immediately. Everyone, prepare to engage. Granny Wang glances back at the vehicle cabin, where Haynes' remains lies nothing more than spreading puddle of mangled flesh. It mingles with crimson blood and crimson punishing, seeping through the crevices of the surrounding ruins, seeping ever deeper. Above it, those who tread upon crimson ground are already trapped in a desperate situation. Perhaps I shouldn't have said those things? Oh damn. Now you realize, Vanessa? I should have gotten out of the car if I'd stayed inside. Electric car driven by Haynes thunders past. Due to the choices made by several young people, it charges back and forth on the tracks, circling around and crushing every innocent person on the branching path, sparing nobody. Damn. Somebody really utilized punishing to this extent? With her wealth of experience, Granny Wang firmly believes that this isn't something Haynes could accomplish alone. There must be an existence behind him that far exceeds anything she can imagine, supporting this chaos. But no one has time to investigate that now. In the immediate future, just staying alive will be a challenge. Damn. Granny Wang lets out a long sigh. You still have guns in your hands, so raise them. It's time for us to fight back once more. You two over there, can you still stand? Damn, okay. The human construct in the distance don't respond. Vera hangs her head. Vera hangs her head, her disheveled hair obscuring her profile, making her expression unreadable. Woof woof. Aww. Sheepdog suddenly jumps down and runs to your side, barking frantically at the sample box on the ground, drawing everyone's attention. Led by Granny Wang, the group approaches quickly notices that the two are frozen in place, staring at the box with almost manic intensity. Oh, damn. From the dark bullet hole in the box, they can almost hear Haynes' mocking laughter. That ain't fun. Watch out, step back. Granny Wang spots the danger and holds the others back. Vera continues staring at the bullet hole, realizing that Haynes is like a punctuation mark deeply embedded in the earth. Decades later, on yet another winter day, he is once again telling her that every struggle ends in darkness. Oh, fun. Her memory rewinds to a familiar winter night. Dr. Gwyneth, her only friend, became one of the first victims when disaster broke out. Afterwards, she joined the military forces resisting Punjavirus, voluntarily signed the informed consent documents, and willingly underwent modification. Then from her very first battlefield appearance as a construct, struggled with every ounce of the strength. Yeah, even when she tore off her own arm to help her teammates, Average Joe and the others couldn't survive. Even when she was prepared to bear the change of desertion, Hummingbird and Moth still couldn't survive. Even when she gave everything for this group of foolish comedians, she only pushed the situation toward her worst extreme. The red-haired Reaper was a curse. Someone else had sent this truth long before she did. Damn. Wow. The sharpness too will never be dulled until you reach the tragic end that awaits you. Alright, grabbing water real quick. Alright, I'm back, sorry. Yeah. Oh, fun. Data stream probably 80... Oh, damn, 87? Vera glazes at the box. Clenched teeth grinded together to produce a wet clicking. Oh, fun. Clenched teeth together to produce a wet clicking. Fun! Oh, fun. I refuse to accept this. It's not time to give up. I refuse to accept this ending. Accept this ending. She snatches the box in one swift motion, and instinctively grab hold of the other end. Oh, fun. Let go. The stabilizer hasn't completely drained yet. There's still time for you to leave. I'll take the sample to a safe place. The sample cannot be abandoned. This is the last sample we have. I made a mistake, but I don't dwell on it. Won't dwell on it. The sample is never going to reach that station now, and throwing it far away as possible is the only remedy I can offer. There must be another way. You snatch it back, clutching it tightly and refusing to let go, even as the stabilizer continues to repeatedly leak out. The test material. Use that piece from our body. You suddenly look up, meeting Vera's eyes. Oh, damn. Alright, You said it yourself, we can block the punishing more effectively. You deserve us better protection against punishing. Got it all recorded on my terminal. You weren't lying this time, were you? You had no reason to lie to me. Vera doesn't answer. She meets your gaze. You can already see the answer in her eyes. Bandages around your abdomen? Okay. Noctis, what are you doing? What just happened and what's about to happen? I'm a bit upset. I'm angry. Yeah. But all these emotions will only last for a second. If I hesitate. Hold on. For everyone's shocked eyes, you suddenly press the box firmly against the wound on your abdomen. Oh, damn. What are you doing? You've lost your mind. Simon and Vanessa both think their classmate has gone mad. That's really reaching out to grab the sample box. Okay. Oh, fun. Grab the box tightly. Searing pain feels like it's tearing open the wound on their side again. You grimace in agony, hunching over and curling up almost like a fetal position. Hey, only one sample left. Too important. Only by getting the sample to the right place for analysis can we possibly stop the disaster from spreading. Otherwise, what just happened will occur everywhere. Oh damn. Oh damn. Vera's expression grows complicated as she finds herself forced to reassess the person in front of her once again. Even like this, you're still determined to deliver the sample? If you were in my place, wouldn't you make the same choice? Yeah. Vera receives an answer just like the one she expected. Her mouth stretches into a smile as she too hunches over, suppressing the flood of emotions threatening to burst forth. Ha ha ha! Ha! Finally, all her unspoken reproaches and all the responsibility she wished to shoulder alone transform into thunderous laughter, echoing above the ruins. The sample has a maximum stability period of 6 hours, Granny Wang. Can you make it in time? Can you make it in time? Granny Wang immediately understands her intention. We can't make it. The cargo will catch up to us before we reach a base with analysis capabilities. Fighting while feeding is no longer an option. But Granny Wang delivers her estimate, definitive yet regrettably honest. What if we hold the rear and block all the corrupted? From within the crowd, a silver-haired girl throws out these words, simultaneously reaching out and grabbing Vera's arm. Damn, alright. Her eyes are rimmed with red. Her gloves still see blood. Still see blood, leaving a shocking crimson handprint on Vera's armor. We haven't even reached the point of writing after action report. You're already fantasizing about being the hero. Disgusting. Do you think you're some self-proclaimed savior of the world, expecting all of us to paper to leads from Babylonia fall in line behind you? I can't stand that self-righteous look on your face. Damn. Even if this is my first time on the surface, I refuse to be someone holding you back. She defiantly wipes her face. Damn. Just like how you lay about time for the people from the conservation area to retreat, I can do the same. Everyone here will. Damn. She sweeps her arm toward the crowd behind her. Every refugee who stood with them has witnessed their perseverance, and also behind the tragedy that unfolded on the vehicle. At this moment, everyone silently gives their answer. They will no longer choose an endless fight with no destination. Mrs. Wang, isn't this enough? Concentrate all your resources on one transport vehicle. Granny Wang issues her command. People begin to move, silent and resolute as they act swiftly. Even with the best preparations, buying as much time as possible. Transport vehicle can only travel short distances more, not enough to reach the destination. There'll definitely be a stretch of road you'll have to travel. Definitely be a stretch of road you have to travel by yourself. I can carry that person on my back while running. Factor my speed onto your calculations. No, in your current condition, you can't achieve a contract's normal movement at speed. I can reach that speed. Vera tries to prop herself up using her weapon, but she can barely lift her head. Damn. I've already tried it. Conscious connection my person established with me, it works. As long as the connection is maintained, I can move. Then, Granny Wang turns towards you, suffering alone. Fulfill your wish. To fulfill everyone's wishes, you must. I need Vera. Damn. You grip the rope connecting you to Vera. Please help us. Delay the corrupted as long as possible. They're here! Oh, fun! The horde of corrupted drawn by the hands through some unknown method appears on the horizon. They flow through the crevices of these ruins, surging forward like a flood. Granny Wang removes the sniper rifle from her shoulder. Alright, Shepard and I are good to go. It's been a while since I fought like this. Reminds me of my days in the cargo crew. Oh, damn. Come on, get up. We need to move now. Right now. Granny Wang reaches out. Placing her hand on Vera's shoulder, her arm hardened from years of handling rifles, remained steady and strong. Vera thrust her weapon into the ground, trying to pull herself up. But days of constant running, repeatedly pushing her frame to its breaking point, have left her strength almost completely drained. Damn. struggles up only to fall. She tries again only to fall again. Hey. Get up! She rises, falls, and rises again, all the while struggling toward that person. Damn. Leah, come, give me a hand. You two owe debts of gratitude that can never be repaid, understand? Vanessa refuses to help. Instead, she draws her sidearm and leads the still armed refugees forward without a backwards glance. Hey, damn, alright. I'll ensure everyone's survival, that's my promise. Even if the rest of the world perishes, I'll ensure at least a handful of us survive. As for you all, even if you're suffocated by the weight of responsibility, even if you must run until your last breath, you absolutely cannot let our efforts go to waste. Damn, alright. Vera collapses one last time. This has to be her last. Oh, damn. Oh, yo, the art? Okay. She finally accepts help from others, lying on her back in the center of the group, allowing them to support her limbs and weapons as they all strain forward together. Hey, alright. They lift her up together. Oh, yo, the art. Oh, the art is sick, bro. God. The hero needs sharp blades so they can lift their swords before them. Oh, dude, this art. Reach out hand, beginning connection. I've been thinking lately. I realized that the time and experience shape who we become. Everyone around you supports you, while everyone around me lost their lives because of me. So your instinct is to give, while mine is to take. Seeing that she's seen her fate written in the stars, born from misfortune, bringing suffering wherever she goes, only by continuously swallowing pain can she stomach the harsh reality she carries. You understand? We're walking different paths, completely different from each other, Noctis. Vanessa was wrong too. I have no interest in being a hero. Countless hands lift her before you. She gazes at the hand reaching out to her and blinks slowly. Look, you're the hero. You can draw everyone's attention and admiration to yourself. Shining so brightly is just almost annoying. I've been wavering all along, reluctantly continuing this relay with you, not wanting to sacrifice myself for some grand purpose. But now She watches you writhe in pain, repeatedly recalling the moment they used their own flesh and blood to fill the gap. She knows all too well that you're a modern Icarus who will attempt to cross the sea with waxen wings, but the harsh rays of reality will surely melt them, sending you plummeting into the deepest trenches of the unfeeling waters. I refuse to accept this. My beacon descends once more, sending a piercing pain into her mind, as though transmitting the agony this person is currently enduring. Familiar pain races through her limbs and fingertips as she gradually awakens. Her strength returning with it. Slowly she clenches her fist. Damn. Come here. She understands completely. Damn. Yo, dude, this heart. Take a piece of flesh from the body of mine. Disaster. Alright, damn, okay. Synchronization for 90%. Okay, oh, dude, that's so good, bro. Oh, it's so good. But, yeah. I gotta turn on the lights real quick, so I'll be back in a sec. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Yeah. I had to grab some water there and just other stuff. But, yeah, anyways, yeah. I think with that said, let's, continue on. I think this next node will probably be the last node, story node we do for today, so, yeah, let's keep going. Junior. Oh, shit, yo, the art, okay. Oh, it's like in-game rendering, okay. Ooh, that's cool. Alright. Within Vera's mind, past, she was born on a sea of hands to the little companion, offering her own flesh and blood. She pulls you along for the final leg of your journey together. Damn. Oh, dude. Yeah, reality seems like a projection of the mind, only in reverse. Okay. Amid a shower of dust, 3 people, or more accurately 1 person plus a pair of conjoined individuals, tremble unceremoniously from a duct, crashing onto the floor of a corridor in the game repository. Or gene repository, my bad. As you carry the construct on your back, you take a hard fall, but after catching your breath twice, you immediately push yourself up to check on Vera's condition. Alright. 11%, okay. The mind making reflects the frame's data synchronization status, progressing abnormally slowly. Alright. Why is the data synchronization so slow? It was so much faster during the Noctis operation. True. True. Maintain connection. And if is the first to roll over and get back on his feet. How many followed us? Hey, the boy's back. I blocked his own Lexington. No hooded creatures have followed us yet. Impressive. You managed to block it while carrying such a large construct. Dust everywhere. The powered skeleton kid. Let's check the tracker first. Where is Eve? Take out the tracking device. Alright. The dawn's glow is fainter, but they confirm Eve is somewhere nearby. Just as I thought, it escaped into this gene bank. Let's move. And if kindly helps you to your feet, but that exoskeleton is certainly cumbersome. Meanwhile, he catches your scrutinizing gaze, taking advantage of the moment to observe you. What's up? You look like you got something on your mind. How do you find that tunnel entrance so quickly? Because I'm Chrono personnel. Of course I know about these little secrets. Of course he is. Of course. I thought you weren't familiar with this island. There are too many holes in your story. You've been lying the whole time. I met a research the Genomic Research Center a bit before we departed, but I absolutely had no intention of harming any of you. I told you before, I wanted you to get me away from Chrono, and in exchange, I'd lead you to the treasure. I just happened to run into some major trouble. How exactly did you join Chrono? Why are you so desperate to escape from Chrono? Why so interested in these finicky details? After 2 whole days of going through hell, you finally been charmed by me, looking to whisk me away on White Horse? And if quickens his pace forward, words flowing smoothly from his mouth, as if questions themselves are a little concern to him. Look once more at Hanif's lapel. In fact, when he first escorted him onto that transport ship, he'd already discovered a small FOS badge hidden in the inner lining of his coat. Damn, okay. I'll be blind. You smell of FOS. You have FOS written all over you. What's the smell of FOS you're talking about? Like how yesterday you nearly strangled me, pointing a gun at me, all because I acted a bit too much? Was it actually because I was too smelly? Answer with another question, I'll sew your mouth shut. Bruh. You and Vera are really cut from the same cloth. Damn. Fine, no point in hiding it. I did graduate from FOS military college, but I served several times with Babylonia long ago. Now I'm just Chrono's little dog. Uh-huh. You must have done well at FOS, otherwise Chrono wouldn't have taken an interest in you. I never raised an eyebrow, maintaining a dismissive think what you want attitude. Uh-huh. Nothing special. Just ranked in top 10 overall. Damn. That's impressive. Is Hanef your real name? I've never seen it on any chief registry for previous years. I was never a chief. That position... Someone wouldn't allow it? You weren't interested? Someone wouldn't allow it? No, that's not it. Being that kind of a hero staying in spotlight just doesn't suit me. That's all. Hanef takes a deep breath. I doubt anyone would believe me if I said it. I'm here to find my family. Oh shit, what? Don't misunderstand, I'm no kin of these vicious hetero creatures. I want to find my true origins, and my investigation just happened to lead me here. I don't believe anyone could be under Kyrios' control from the moment of birth. So I wanted to figure out what exactly made them take an interest in me. You've been under Kyrios since you were born? See, you don't believe me, as expected. I'm guessing you won't like this kind of story. All the secrecy and mystery only ended up being about some trivial family matter. Damn. Silent again, I suppose that's one of your virtues, staying quiet about things you don't understand. Well, this is my story. Heroic epics like yours that are known all over the world are a rarity. Mine is just the tale of a small shadow drifting through the world. It's hard to be able to find anywhere. I've said everything that I can tell you. If you have no other questions, please trust me a little longer. Besides, the current situation is extremely urgent. The situation is already complicated. I don't want to deal with the betrayal on top of everything else. True, got it? You interrupt Hanef, tapping the gun in your hand as you deliver a warning. Alright, understood. Let's pick up the pace and focus on capturing Eve. By the way, I'll take point. You were injured earlier. Why are you suddenly willing to turn your back on me? You still carry FOS's badge with you to this day. Oh, so you noticed that. Like a bird with its beak held shut, he folds his wings and follows quietly for once. Hey, let's go. With Vera on your back, you stride forwards through the darkness while using the mind beacon to connect with the frame of mind. Mind accelerating the adaptation process. Everything seems to be progressing naturally. Hero's presence is reassuring, promising a happy end. The dim corridor lights stretched into long shadows behind them, with Hanef caught in the protagonist's silhouette. He repeatedly inhales as if to speak, then hesitates. Countless times his lips move, but each time he swallows his words back down. He remains silent. After all, his innate destiny has always been imitation, and years of experience have accustomed him to being a mere shadow. Damn. And all his actions until now have been rebellious attempts to deny this fate. Whether playing mind games or deliberately sabotaging situations, he uses these tactics to gain more freedom. Yet deep inside, he can't help but feel curious about the hero he was meant to imitate. Damn, okay, Originally, he did not even have an origin to speak of. Okay, weird. Here's just... Damn, okay, Only name he was born with. His name is... Your name is... You are... Haynes. What? I'm sorry, what? From developing from a tiny embryo into human form, to gradually gaining knowledge of this world, to the rapid emergence of self-awareness, most of his memories revolve around this name. In his hazy childhood memories, there were 10 Haynes in total, and he was number 10. Numbers 1 through 9 were specifically deemed to have genetic defects or be unsuitable by the adults, then immediately died. Oh shit, okay. That's fun. But he was born with a stronger self-instinct for self-care than others. He feared death, so he deeply understood the importance of being obedient and well-behaved. Damn, okay, Damn. He was more suited than anyone to be perfect shadow. You're Haynes, the last one to survive screening. So you're assigned to Babylonia? Who knows what kind of scheme that old bastard is cooking up now? Damn. Bearing his name, he was sent to Babylonia's Youth Development Center, occasionally receiving support from kind-hearted individuals from Chrono, and lived through his bewildering teenage years in what could be called exceptional stability. He followed his sponsors' every command without question, studying whatever they told him to study, helping with whatever small task they asked him to help with. He had no demands, no desires. The driving force behind all of his actions was simply fear of death. After all, the deaths of the previous 9 Haynes subjects were genuinely terrifying. Yeah, I definitely would feel that. But from some point on, a certain name began to frequently reach his ears. That day, he stopped in front of one of the promotional videos commonly seen throughout Babylonia, where everyone could not help but focus on the gray figure within it. Damn. Welcome back, Ceremony, Conjure Squad, the Graveyard Commandant, and Cerberus Squads. Oh, Repel the Ascendant, scattering sparks of hope across the sea. Oh, interesting. For the first time, he wanted to express his own hopes and dreams. Before he could speak, the sponsor for Chrono arrived to inform him of a new mission. Your mission is sent to FOS Military College as a student. This could be said of the first positive coincidence in his life. He immediately sat up straight. Okay. Understand, I'll apply right away. You seem eager to do so. Is there any reason for your enthusiasm? The man looked somewhat puzzled. I thought you pursued scientific research when you grew up. Yeah, you've already had a change of heart. Could you really be the most different one after all? Which one? Haynes, besides those 9, are there more? No, there aren't any more. Ha! What's so funny? Haynes suddenly feels like a lab rat, lifted by its tail by the people who have been experimenting on him for years. Suspended in the air as they scrutinize his defenseless body from all angles. His displeasure with his name suddenly burst forth. With the years of surveillance and control he's endured because of it. So to keep on being Haynes, then go to FOS with that name while I work for Chrono? What's with all the questions today? Just do as you're told. Damn. The man puts up several consent forms and turns the screen towards him. Alright, The consent forms are lengthy, and the man only finishes his explanation as the artificial daylight fades. In short, once you enter FOS college, you must remain competitive for the chief position by any means necessary. As long as you can do that, Chrono will continue to support you. And if I can't, I die? If I can't, I die? It's not that severe. You'd still be useful to us. Fine, I'll do it. Let me repeat my understanding of these documents. You want me to create another chief, right? Good, you understand. Your overall qualities are excellent, and you're obedient too. I feel this mission will suit you perfectly. Damn. Besides, we haven't mistreated you, have we? For a hostage of the Haynes family. Life in Babylonia has been quite luxurious. I don't understand. Where do I sign? Yeah. The man points to a corner of the screen. Don't worry, this is a good opportunity. After you graduate from FOS, Corona will arrange your future placement. Whatever you say. As long as I get into FOS college, things should be different. Yeah, true. Thinking this to himself, he raises his hand and signs the name that has accompanied him for over a decade. Very good. Now go become the next chief. On his first day at FOS, he immediately began diligently gathering information. He pored over the roster of past students, tracing down the names of each successive chief one by one. After the founding of FOS Military College, the first chief student disappeared. Second class, confirmed KIA. Third class, disappeared. Fourth class, underwent contract modification, currently assigned to Purifying Force. Oh, is that Chrome? Fifth class, confirmed KIA. Class Chrome, underwent contract modification, currently assigned to Shycock. Never mind. That was added to Task Force. Class Noctis assigned to Grey Room Squad of the Task Force. I retract my statement on Chrome. Clap. Closes the roster of the past students. No longer want to continue reading. He still remembers attending the enrollment ceremony that day. The auditorium spotlights were rather stingy, casting their beams upon only a lucky few. Damn. He silently stared at those beams of light. A vision of the end of this mission flashing through his mind. He knew that those standing where the light couldn't reach would be reduced to a single line reading disappeared or confirmed KIA. Hey, classmate, why did you choose to come to FOS? Another man beside him leans in with a whispered question. Damn. He doesn't answer. You can only hear his heart pounding like a drum, feeling the delayed tremors coursing through his body. He fears death. He suddenly realizes he's chosen the path that brings him closer to it. The trembling persists until the first class of freshmen. The first lesson contains neither theory nor practice, but takes place in Memorial Plaza before the monument. The monument serves as a boundary stone, only one true divider between life and death. He stares at the distantly packed list of fallen on the monument, unable to even locate the names of those chiefs he had just seen in the register. He trembles uncontrollably, the anthem unique to FOS echoing in his mind as his fingers trace across the monument. Damn. For the second time, he wanted to express his hopes and dreams to the world. Why are you still spacing out? Wow, just like that too. Just wait, the instructors are going to remove all those dangling things from yours tomorrow. He's already eyeing you several times during the assembly. Damn. Got a problem with it? If I can't mess with anything else, what's wrong with messing my own appearance? What? The overly friendly youth across from him freezes for a moment, not expecting his future classmate to respond like that. Are you upset? I was just trying to make conversation. They pointed you out to me. Said you ranked first overall in the entrance exams. Maybe you'll become our classmate's chief in the future? Ha! I won't be first in class. He helps Chronos' plans firmly in mind, but far exceeding those plans are the seeds of rebellion deeply rooted in his heart. Damn, okay. Of course, I'll be competing for it too. Ridiculous. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Bible. What's your name? Bible extends his hand to Haynes, while the nearby classmates turn to watch. My name is... The name that had been attached to him for years gets stuck on the tip of his tongue as he suddenly halts. Vera's thoughts lead his anxious gaze to search until finally his eyes land on an unremarkable name from the memorial. Snaps back to reality and grasps Bible's outstretched hand. The shadow within grasps that hand tightly. In the span of a single day, it's the third time he wants to voice his hopes. Okay. My name is... This time he doesn't hesitate. He immediately fulfills his own wish. He gives himself a true name. Hanif. Please just call me Hanif. Oh, interesting. So that's why he's named that. Okay. Interesting. My name is Hanif. Student ID 1364. Hanif. Student ID 1364. No problem. Graduation qualifications approved. You are permitted to participate in the graduation assignment. Hanif's terminal immediately receives a test announcement from the academic affairs. He browses through it while walking toward the crowd nearby. Damn. Time passes in the blink of an eye. It feels like the school anthem is meant echoing in their ears for only a brief moment before the graduation arrived. The moment he named himself became a turning point. He grew more ambitious and cunning, developing many demands while committing countless small acts of rebellion over the years. Like adding more small components to his body, or deliberately scoring right at Chronos' passing threshold. But none of it was enough. Damn, okay. Cancel the field drill because of severe casualties among combatants and contracts. Can't spare any personnel. Damn. Now I feel like they're totally underestimating us. If they were able to let me go to surface, I would get a perfect score, just like the Graven Commandant. It's the Graven Commandant again. He pushes through the crowd, engaged in a heated discussion, and walks away. Damn. It's still daytime. You better save the sleep talking for the night. Get a little of this. Bieber turns around and delivers a precise elbow strike, only to be effortlessly blocked. Immature. You just never have anything nice to say, huh? Damn. The undergraduates soon leave the nest of FOS, share a moment of laughter before disappearing their individual holographic simulation pods. The system begins much easier than expected, with the first base station being quickly conquered by their team. Hey, let's go, okay. After confirming his ranking, Hanif exits his holographic simulation pod. The room is as cramped as a small box, so confined it might as well be as a prison cell. Hanif presses a button by the door, and after a brief electric noise, an emotionless voice emanates from the speaker. Ranking? Currently at 10th place. That should meet your requirement, right? The voice on the other end of the call falls silent, as if pausing to verify Hanif's words. After a brief moment of silence, the voice echoes again. Ranking verified. You can now go to the cafeteria. For him, a deep dark corridor unfolds, lined with identical metal doors on both sides. They're really trying to create a chief, huh? In the darkness, he lets out a quiet snort. Aw. By the third day, problems arise with capturing the nose. Students who advocated for a direct assault initially planned to head straight for the strategic points, only to have their advance severely hindered by ambush forces along the way. Everyone suffers heavy casualties, and the injuries simulated based on real battlefield data are truly horrifying to witness. Damn. Ugh. A corruptor slices open Freeman's abdomen, ripping out his internal organs. Freeman, I'm coming right! Don't go, we can't be safe. There are too many corrupted over there. And if yanks B-Blade by the arm and pulls him into nearby cover before the corrupted can deliver another blow. Damn. Were we told that everything would get better if we launched another attack? What other options do we have? What do we do now? We have no support or supplies right now. We need to wait for reinforcements. We can't afford to advance recklessly anymore. Oh, okay. There must be another way. We'll try again. Hanif. Let's fall back, wait for the others, and look for another opportunity. B-Blade grits his teeth as he bandages his wound, his face revealing a stubborn determination that only grows stronger with each setback. Yeah. As expected, this can only be a simulation test. Hanif temporarily withdraws from the test. The test is not over yet. Why did he stop? It's clear that I can't complete the next mission on my own. I'll have to wait for others to catch up. Our first graduation test this time is unlike the previous ones. Instead of squad tactics, it places more emphasis on overall strategic planning. Have you considered the possibility that the military no longer intends to produce the kind of chief you're looking for? Focus on your own tasks. Do not speculate. And do not test us. Damn. Damn, okay. Focus on your own tasks. Do not speculate and do not test us. How interesting. Yeah, true. This precious 30-minute free activity period to visit the Memorial Plaza, habitually placing a bundle of white flowers beneath the countless names of fallen heroes. Damn. After that, he returns to his dormitory and enters the name he has heard countless times over the years into the Archives Center. The simulation tests are based on events that actually happened. I'll search for the Graven Commandant's combat records. Damn, okay. The limitedly publicly available data appears before his eyes, illuminating a small dormitory room. The first-person battle footage replaces on Nif's retina, showing how unusually determined the owner of the camera was. Calling for it desperately, you're refusing to abandon any comrade. Finally reaching a destination in an utterly devastated state. Even so, the people they dragged back didn't survive. The camera recording the battle footage has no emotions. A profound sadness is so much transmitted through the images into the heart of everyone who watches it. Great, what a complete waste of time. Why would the Graven Commandant even do something like this? Beyblade better not learn from this. It's the dumbest approach. Trying to save everyone naturally results in saving no one. The right thing to do is to abandon those shadows that are doomed to die early. Damn. He closes the battle record, thinking in the darkness that once again falls silent around him. That's right, the existence of shadows. What is the purpose of someone like me? Even giving myself a name didn't really help with anything. Damn. Number 1364. Report your schedule today. 1600 departed. 1612 arrived at the shopping street. Bought its serving grilled artificial meat there. When 1642 arrived at Dominic Memorial Plaza. Sat there for a while. 1700 returned. This week you've been going to Dominic's Memorial Plaza every day during your break. What's the reason? Just want to pick a good spot for myself on the monument. Please answer it seriously. I'm being serious. I am being serious, though. And F raises his hand in a gesture of surrender toward the camera. It's a job with a very high mortality rate. Didn't you explicitly acknowledge that in the contract? I'm just trying to confirm one thing. Where are you planning to assign me after graduation? The task force, verifying force, or as your private soldiers? It's not for you to decide. Do not pry into matters you shouldn't. If there's an option, I prefer to join the task force. As if not hearing the voice's warning, Hanif continues to talk. At the very least, I can leave behind my name to be remembered. Huh, interesting. If Kronos monitor temporarily leaves, Hanif contacts Bible. Are you also looking into battle records? I don't think they're very useful. I've already tried to arrange combat tactics based on them, but I still ended up complete annihilation. Yeah, don't lump me together with a Percane Museum like you. I've already tossed the record aside. Damn. Oh, so what new ideas do you have? Damn, what is that word? What the hell? Museum, whatever. What the heck is that word? Never seen that word before, ever. What the hell? What the hell? Never seen that word ever. Oh, so what new ideas do you have? I wouldn't call it an excellent new idea, but it should be useful for these simulated combat assessments. Starting with the next battle, help mobilize all nearby combat personnel and integrate all team members so we can act together. Damn, alright. Human wave tactics, huh? Since our only goal is to succeed, sacrificing those who are already destined to never become chief doesn't matter. It's the difference between heroes and shadows. Even novels have divided them clearly. Besides, we have countless opportunities to try, which is what makes this different from those battle records. We'll succeed eventually. Weebly suddenly interrupts him with a question. Wait, so what's your own role in all this? Are you hero or shadow? I've said it before, I have no interest in competing for chief. I'll always stay at 10th place. Yeah, I've heard you say it before. Everyone's dream is becoming someone like the Grey Raven Commander, while your dream is just being another name on the memorial for the sacrificed, right? Truly what? Don't give me that. You're really okay with something that's being few words on a piece of stone? Beyblade seeing through the years of Hanif's obscure words. Questions in point blank. Damn. Do you truly willingly want to be part of that sacrifice shadow? Do you? Hanif has to admit that it took someone as blunt as Beyblade to ask the question he couldn't bring himself to voice. Damn, okay. Hanif, do you hear me? Hanif looks up to see that reassuring figure ahead has turned around and is now giving him instructions. Listen, we need to consider the worst case scenario. Go on. If something happens to Vera and me, then the mission falls to you to continue. You must find Eve, kill her, and prevent the new crisis from spreading. After giving these instructions, he strides forward with purpose. Hey, alright. Don't worry too much. Think of it as a relay race. Must have had a similar training back in FOS. Figure ahead sways under the weight they carry. From their tone, they seem genuinely lost in memories of their school days. Damn, alright. Now, you've made it the wrong decision. You and Vera are the strongest fighters here. If something really goes wrong, I should be the first one to die. Oh, damn. Or are you going to heroically declare that I won't leave anyone behind on battlefield? He scoffs, unable to help but recall that ridiculous battle record he saw years ago. A record that came from the very person walking ahead of him. Turns around. You're right, I don't need to sacrifice anyone, and that includes you. If I were to sacrifice you, I'd definitely regret it. I don't want to make a decision I'm bound to regret. Enough, you don't need to spare my feelings or pretend everything's fine while explaining things to me. I understand perfectly well. Okay. I may be your junior, but I'm not a child. I'll surpass you since you and I are different. Why is he suddenly so talkative? And if suddenly quickens his pace, overtaking his superior and insisting on walking at the very front. Damn. Only have some minor wounds. No need to treat me like I'm an invalid and keep me in the back. Let me scout ahead. Damn, okay. Okay. By the way, after we leave this place, do you want to go back to Babylonia? That's a death flag if I've ever heard one. Damn, true. Hanif expresses his emotions, all his emotions, cuts off any potential conversation, but once again, a new hope has bloomed within him. Shh, we're getting close to Eve. Listen, there's someone there. Oh shit, that ain't great. Oh, fun. Oh, well, that's fun. Great. Fun. Oh, great. Well, that's fun. Great. But yeah, it's really interesting to like see Hanif's backstory, man. I really enjoyed that. It really was cool to see Hanif's backstory, man. Like, and just that he's essentially a clone of Haynes. That we finally discover that he's a clone of Haynes. But yeah, damn. Jesus. But okay, yeah. Damn. But yeah, I think with that said, I think we'll do yeah, I think we'll start this node, bookmark it, and then next time we stream this game, we'll continue from there. Probably. We'll just start this node, story node, and then, yeah. Let's start it, and then next stream we'll finish the rest of it. But yeah, Divergence, let's go. 65%. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Deep within the gene repository, in an excluded room, and a emaciated old man excitedly caresses the shelves before him. Oh, fun. The shelves houses treasure creations, pulsating when writhing slowly within specifically formulated cultivation fluid. Oh, fun. First child, Eve, has successfully ventured out into the world. Soon it'll be your turn. Oh, fun. Once you're born, follow Eve's path. It will generously share everything it has acquired with you. And together you can evolve into a new form of humanity. Oh, fun. Why has the evolution process begun ahead of schedule? Oh, shit. Lloyd? The old man's hands freeze at the sound of the descendant's voice. He turns around immediately. Huh, alright. Oh, shit. Alright. Fatulis, why have you returned early? And you didn't bring back the human you wanted. This body of yours is quite new, too. Don't tell me your previous vessel was destroyed. You look like you've had a rough journey. Damn. Answer my question first. Why are you in such a hurry? I didn't bring back Grey Raven's commander. Whose genes did you use as a catalyst? The descendant steps closer, filling the entire room with an overwhelming pressure. Damn. Ha ha ha! The old man shows no fear. Instead, he bursts into uncontrollable laughter. You couldn't tell? I used my own embryo. The completely pure me, without a trace of genetic impurity from anyone else. I'm the creator. The old man laughs uncontrollably, clearly delighted with his own accomplishments. Did you know while you were gone, I piled even more embryos into the hollow? Even I've lost count of how many there are now. If they all hatch, probably this island alone would be enough to terrify those swine outside. Ha ha ha! Another corner of the room, he faces the two people who have been eavesdropping on this conversation, pale in response. Damn. And Nif holds his breath, frantically signaling with his eyes to you. So this descendant's real name is Flutites? That hollow the old man mentioned. There are even more embryos inside. If all the embryos there hatch as well, if Eve assimilates all of them. So the tracking device hidden in their pocket begins to vibrate slightly. Looking down, they see a blinking red dot moving closer to their location. Okay. Eve? Returning to the conversation between the Ascendant and the old man. After listening to the old man's words, the Ascendant furrows their brow and closes their eyes. Damn. I severely underestimated how delusional you are. True. Huh? Your madness has created some serious errors. The current state of Eve is not what I imagined. It's not what I envisioned, and your preparation of more embryos in the hollow was completely misguided. The Ascendant has no desire to waste words on a madman. After dismissing Haynes' methods, he turns to leave, but Haynes suddenly shouts. Oh shit. I'm not a madman! Oh fuck, great. The old man becomes agitated. Ephatus, is this how you reject me? Do you want to witness the culmination of this evolution? We were once collaborators with aligned goals, but now it seems the time has come for us to part ways. Damn. What you seek is not pure evolution. You don't care at all what human civilization evolves or whether human civilization evolves or not. You delude yourself as the exiled king of Zambra, merely seeking to build a realm that worships you. You don't want to prove anything. You only want to prove yourself right. Damn, true. There's still time. We can bring that person back. This evolution can still return to its proper course. What's the point of evolving this human civilization? That's nothing but filth and excrement. Your approach is the one that's completely wrong. The old man shouts his objection. Sonny, you know exactly where that new body of yours came from. All this time, been I've been the one to maintain the pile of junk you call a body. If I wanted to, I could destroy what's left of your body at any moment. It's pointless for you to continue to rage and destroy other frames. Even this one standing before you is but a marionette created by using punching virus. As for me personally, I won't be speaking with you face to face again. Our cooperation is over. Hey. The sender doesn't finish the sentence. The sender to look at another corner of the room. Oh? Hiding there like little insects. Did you hear the answers you were looking for? Oh, fun. The sender expected the two eavesdroppers to rush out immediately, but the corner remains completely silent. Oh, fun. The two eavesdroppers have certainly heard the ascending expose them, but neither of them have moved. Even the sound of sweat dripping into the floor seems deafening in the silence. It's not that the two of you don't want to move. They don't dare to move. The Eve they had been searching for has found them instead and is now pressed against your back. Oh, fun! Oh, well, that's fun. Just moments ago, you noticed the red dot on your tracking device rapidly overlapping with your own position. Turn around slowly. The two of you found that twisted face of unfinished evolution looming right behind your heads. Oh, fun. Don't move. It's too close. Why isn't it attacking me immediately? To the surprise of both individuals, Eve simultaneously raises its hand, mirroring movement by reaching towards its own empty waist. Damn. What the hell is this thing doing? Is it mimicking me? The rings of wounds around your ankle still throbs with pain. The moment when it tasted you still vivid in your mind. Oh, fun. Come on out, since you've chosen to deliver yourselves right to me. Oh, fun. The Senate waiting outside has run out of patience. Swinging their blade to slice through the shelving in and concealing two eavesdroppers. Oh, hi. Oh, no. Fire! React swiftly, unleashing a barrage of bullets at the two exposed figures, were rolling out from the cabinet with Hanif in tow. They dash through the door amid the haze of gun smoke. Damn, okay. He, for reasons unknown, never attacks you. As the situation erupts into chaos, it lets out a piercing shriek and also dashes outside. Oh, fun. Run! Follow them! Run! Wait for me a second. Don't leave any of these children for him either. With those words, Hanef raises his gun and systematically destroys every shelf in sight, including all the vials and containers whose contents he doesn't recognize. Oh, damn. You! So long, old man. See you never. Hanef gestures with his gun as he leaves the frail old man with his theatrical goodbye, then quickly follows you, vanishing into the cover of smoke using a smoke grenade. Hey, alright, let's go. Has the hero creature gone mad? Was that Eve? Yes, but I have no idea why it didn't attack me. The two of you sprint after Eve, following that damp trail left on the ground, while you carry Vera on your back. You desperately try to make sense of the situation, but come up with nothing. Damn. But beyond that, even more problems loom before you. Did you just hear the conversation between the Ascendant and that man just now? Yes, I heard every word. That Ascendant has multiple bodies. The old man has many more children. There are many more embryos. More hero creature reserves inside that so-called hollow. More importantly, that Ascendant clearly still wants to hunt you down. Damn. Sounds like the situation is 100 times worse than we imagined. True. Talk about terrible luck. A bizarre hero creature ahead of us and a relentless Ascendant behind us. Oh, fun. You look calm enough to analyze the situation. You don't look nervous at all. Or aren't you scared stiff yet? I am nervous. Never faced anything like this. Never faced anything like this before. My life is hanging by a thread here. The reason I'm not paralyzed with fear is because I believe what's meant to happen can't be avoided. Damn. You actually believe that? For someone like me who's been forced to wade through the muck for so long, I've got to believe in something or I'll be finished. However, there's still another part to my creed. Damn, okay. Okay. And if whips his head around instantly, his gaze trailing like a shooting star. Damn, okay. Click bullet chamber, sights auto locks. Okay, damn. It's meant to happen, maybe unavoidable. Beating those bad things back into the dirt is something I can do. Get down! Alright, gonna bookmark this. Alright, yeah, but yeah, I think with that said, yeah, I think this is where we're gonna end stream here today. So, yeah. Definitely pretty crazy. Things are definitely getting pretty crazy. That is for sure. Things are definitely getting pretty crazy. That is for sure. But, yeah, I'm definitely loving it for sure. But, yeah. This chapter is getting insane. But, yeah, I think with that said, I will be streaming again probably on Monday as well. Probably streaming again on Monday. And then, yeah, I'll also put out the stream schedule tomorrow as well. So, yeah. We'll probably continue Act 5 of Genshin Impact as well. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah, definitely excited to stream more, but, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think with that said, that's what I really gotta say, so, yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please drop a like on the stream. Also, if you want to see more, be sure to drop a subscribe. Also, let me know what you thought of the stream down in the comments below. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Remember, sound bomb, be kind to people. And see you guys later. Later. Later.